I want to talk about something important, really important, because it worries me when transgenders come on to programs to have these debates, especially when we are talking about the younger generations, when they hear that kids are deciding to go through treatment to be a boy or a girl. On Roe, who has been on both This Morning and Good Morning Britain, is pleased, not worried, because I'm guessing Monroe thinks if kids are speaking out about this, then it's a good thing. And kids as young as 9, even lower, it seems to think they can become the opposite sex. The point that I'm making is these kids aren't all deeply unhappy, and when you are young you bullshit a lot. I know I did. Not about that, but various other serious things. And if kids tell fibs to the parents, to the teachers, I worry that because a transgender has obviously been introduced to them and they are talking to them, they can actually get the correct terminologically of this person, and therefore convince teachers and things like that that they are up here a girl or a boy. And the thing is, some teenagers are very good at lying, and it worries me that they will actually get believed when transgendering isn't right for them. I am worried. It's quite frightening, actually. Recently, kids at schools and as young as 4 they believe that they are a boy or a girl, and I think it is because that transgenders are more accepted in society. And what I am trying to get across is transgendering is not for everybody. Only selected few who really need this treatment. If it enhances confidence, that's great. But transgenders need to be aware that, for example, a whole school who wants to transgender is not a worry. And especially, I think it was a young girl of 4 years old. Because no way can a whole school decide they want to be the opposite sex. I don't think transgenders are looking at this realistically. They are going by what they feel here, which, you know, in one sense I understand, but I think some of us need to think logically, because these kids are the young generations, and I think transgenders get upset with us because I don't think that they actually care, that we are very protective over our young. I don't think that they care that. And I think when people, you know, passionately disagree with them, that they get offended. I mean, I know this is close to home for them, but they cannot speak for every single child. They cannot. And it worries me that they think that they can. I have a 3, nearly 4-year-old niece, and every day she wants to be something different, going from Elsa, Let It Go, in Frozen, Snow White, and now Mary Poppins. You know, this is what really young kids are like until they eventually get to be a teenager. And a lot of it is through wanting to copy them, because I understand the psychological problems that transgenders have before they transgender, but a lot of kids aren't that unhappy with who they are. And the thing is, though, when it has been pointed out to them that some people have transgendered, they've messed up their bodies, they've transitioned unnecessarily, it feels like they don't have time for them. It feels like they don't want to know. It feels like, oh, we transition to be confident, to be this and this. But it hasn't worked out for everybody who has, and this is the flip side of this coin. I think because it's been made the normal, I think because it's been accepted that people want to copy, when they are completely okay with who they are as a person. It's phases for a lot of people, but I understand at the same time for a real transgender it's not like that at all. But see, this is the message I want to get across. They simply cannot speak for every single child. But I do think what they are doing is relating to that child through their own experiences and of how they felt too at that age. So I don't think it's a good idea that they think they can speak for every child. And this is what's quite frightening, and this is something we want to stop, especially protective parents, because I don't think transgenders can take their feelings out of the equation. I don't think that they can look at something logically, like a whole school that wants to transgender. That to me is a problem. That to me is a worry. Yes, there are some kids that this may apply to, but they cannot speak for every single child.